Let's talk about somebody else who picked up at least 4 away from home, and that was Liverpool. Liverpool. AD, your boys. I mean, no Salah, no Trent, no Robertson. I got a question for you.
Yeah,
Can this team do better than what your team did in 2020? Considering what I've just mentioned early doors there, the players that are missing, they're top of the league. They're top of the league right now.
What does that mean?
I mean,
we got 99 points in 2020.
No, as in you won the league, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the points tally. I'm just talking about how much of an achievement this is, what we're seeing. We're looking at a Liverpool side who have lost one game. We're in, where are we? January 22nd. They've lost one game.
That's got a massive asterisk through it.
And it's got the biggest asterisks all over it. Yeah. I'm not saying are they on the same level. I'm just saying, could this achievement be even greater? Because it's a weaker side, if you ask me, right? Yeah, and it could still win the league when there's not one challenger, but 2 challengers this year. Okay. And there's no Salah, and there's no Trent, and there's no Robertson. And the midfield, I can't even recognize it, right? So I'm looking at this Liverpool side. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. Bournemouth was a good test for you, because especially in that first half, where you thought, Bournemouth have come into form of late. Areola's got his team set up. Adoni Iraola's got his team set up. The first half proved to be very difficult. And I thought, oh, hang on a minute. I could see some drop points for Liverpool here. This will be handy. And then Liverpool said, wait a damn frigging minute, okay? Just hold the press. We are top of the league for a reason, okay? And Darwin Núñez getting the goals and Diogo Jota getting the goals. I watched it and I just said, you know what? This team could do something special this year. Watching the end of that second half. What are your thoughts?
You don't make me laugh. You know why?
Go for it.
Because me and Adrian have been saying since game week 1, this is a team that is going to do something special this year. This is the team that's going to go all the way. This is the team that is the best team in the league this year. And I think, that's just what I believe in it.
That's just what I think.
And I think when we're comparing it to the Liverpool of old, the 1920 Liverpool, I think there's no context. I think that 1920 team was a special class. It was superior. COVID league aside, it was a superior team. This team is just built to win. And it's not like they play the best football. It's not like, bro, they've got absolute beasts in defense and they've got absolute beasts in attack. So it's so difficult to stop them winning football matches. That's just what I think. Assad said, Oscar, get off your knees. Relax, bro. I'm just calling it how it is. Like, people were laughing at Liverpool at certain points in the season. I remember we played them on opening day and everyone's saying Chelsea looked better than Liverpool. But the team that Klopp has assembled, it's a serious, formidable team,
But to be fair, I mean, to see this, because AD,
they haven't been that impressive.
Not even that, but just the numbers don't lie. The numbers on the board are showing what they're showing. Yes, there are some games where they could have lost because they've got a lot of last-minute winners, haven't they? They've got I think they've scored the most goals with in the last 5 minutes of games.
But again, speaking of 1920, that was a massive hallmark of my 1920. As much as we say 26 out of 27, bro, I can think of Villa Park. I can think of and Robertson scored headers in the 87th minute to level the game that we ended up going into it. Yeah, as you were saying.
Yeah. No, I genuinely said that Liverpool will be back this year. Klopp has allowed a year off. He'll be back next year. And here he is. But what I'm seeing now, I'm sorry, this is better than what I predicted. This is better than what I thought. Now, Liverpool fans will probably back their team and say, no, I thought my team will be in the title race. I'm not saying that's not what you're thinking. Look at what I've mentioned in terms of what's in the side. Look at the players that are available. Look at what's in the side and look at what they're doing. The points-wise, the numbers game, the mentality of the team. I think it was Palace away earlier on, like a few weeks back or a few months back. Yeah. Palace away was very, very, very telling because I watched a game where I thought the wind was blowing Palace's way and this game's going to end either a draw or Palace will win. And Liverpool turned it around. And I thought, there's something there.
They were a fortuitous red card, but Once that red card happened, it was like,
Yeah, but like
yeah,
you know, at the end of the day,
okay. Where's Liverpool going to score? Who's going to score to go for Liverpool? Okay, it was Harvey Elliott that day. Yeah.
correct. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a bit like, you know what? Like I'm actually like, 4-0 at Bournemouth. Like this is the same Bournemouth who've actually picked up some good run of form. They've given teams like United a beating at Old Trafford. So
Yeah, but all that stuff matters for the rest. When it comes to Bournemouth, teams like Bournemouth, City, Arsenal, Liverpool will dispatch these teams. Yeah, it's the Uniteds, the Chelseas, them lot are they going to struggle? Come on, man.
Fair enough. No, and the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? Arsenal went and scored 4 there. Liverpool scored 4 there. I don't know what City did. I can't remember what City have done in their game against them. But I'm sure they won.
5, no?
Yeah, I'm sure they won. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's one of them ones in isolation, as you're saying, Oscar. In isolation, you're thinking, hang on, this is Bournemouth we're talking about here.
Yeah, because like, let's be real. Like you're telling me, are Liverpool going to beat Bournemouth? Look, they've got a good manager. They've got the organisation right. But look at their team.
Yeah.
Look at the players at their disposal. They're not a good side.
Yeah. I mean, I just looked at Liverpool's 11 at Bournemouth and I thought, there's a lot of players missing. And they dealt with it. Clean sheet and all. And a player like, Konate, who had a bit of an interesting start to Liverpool, but of late has seemed to have found his groove where it's like, okay, now we're here. City put 6 past them. There you are. Okay, fine. So City put 6 past Bournemouth. So yeah, to Oscar's point, listen, guys, it's Bournemouth. If you're fighting for the league, you put teams like Bournemouth away, and that's fair enough. Same Liverpool side that drew away at Luton. The same Arsenal side. The same Luton side that narrowly lost to Arsenal. The same Luton side that narrowly lost to City. So where is Luton and Bournemouth? You understand what I mean?
Obviously.
Because that's like Bournemouth to slap Luton, you know what I mean? So
you know what I'm saying? So it's what I'm saying, I think when you played Sheffield United away, the Palace game for me away, I was like, okay, I have to actually take them very seriously now. And I just remember because I remember where I was and I watched this game and I thought, I just remember exactly where I was vividly. No, in a sense of I just happened to know where I was at that time because I watched it in a bar. I just remember watching it and I was like, right, okay, this is I'm hoping.
Bars, boy.
No, because I think we played Villa that night. It was the same day we played Villa that night. So it was like Liverpool went on away at Palace. We had away at Villa on at the 5:15 kickoff, 5:30 kickoff, and it was poignant. I think Liverpool I think that's where Liverpool probably even went top. I don't know. Maybe that's why I remember. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
It may have been.
But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, certain man were clocked out a lot long ago. AD, talk to me about, you haven't really said anything, I don't feel. Maybe you have, but I feel like you haven't even had the chance to even talk about this game or anything of the sort.
Nah, bro, I feel like, you know what? Like how they say home, I'm talking prematurely, yeah, but you know how you say certain games, that's like a definitive hallmark champion performance. And I saw it on last night, and it's not necessarily because of the opponent. Bournemouth for a good team in a good moment. Bournemouth for a good team in a good moment, sure. But for me, it was a thing of your team is depleted or whatever. You're going into a tough team, banging form, banging the right moment. And we just laid the smackdown. And from top to bottom, phenomenal. Van Dijk and Konate were looking imperious. We've seen Dominic Solanke bully defenders all year long. With his mobility, with his frame, with his strength, with his hold-up play. Couldn't get a single penny out of Van Dijk. You couldn't even get a cent out of Konate. It was unreal. Young Conor Bradley, his Premier League debut. He looks like he's been in the side for about the past 18 months. Seamless. That's probably McAllister's best game in a Liverpool shirt.
Quite frankly, yeah.
And it was just awesome. He showed bits of physicality when he needed to. His range of passing was fantastic. His passing choice, just dictating the tempo. There's times where he'll sort of come short, get it, spread it long. He'll come in, spread it long. And then, yeah. If we go to the front line, and for me, this is why I say having players like Diego Jota is magical because let's call a spade a spade. Technically, he's not necessarily the best player. He's maybe not necessarily the most exciting player. Don't get me wrong. I don't actually think people crap on his ability a lot more than he's not as bad as people say, but he's not necessarily a great player. But bro, he's a killer. I don't give a damn about his limitations because did you see that first finish? I don't even know how he scored. How did he score? He done post and in from the same side. What does that
Love it. Love it. It was brilliant.
And for me, second finish as well. He gets a bit of luck, but guess what? He's got when you like how Partey tried to flip the ball over at West Ham.
Yeah,
and he got caught and then he got punished.
Yeah,
but sometimes when the games go your way. You completely scuff a shot, and that scuff actually gives you an extra half a yard, so you can slap it past the goalkeeper. Thank you very much. 3-0. See you later. And then obviously, I think if we talk about the big man, and I think performances like that is for me why I can't write Darwin Núñez off, and I refuse to. And I refuse to because, and for me personally, as I said, for me, he's been fantastic for weeks. All round game. Has been close to flawless. Let me not say flawless because he's got his obvious flaws to his game, but just in terms of his link-up play is superb. He's underrated. I think his passing ability to link, ability to sort of balls coming in, holding off the defender, just caress the ball into a midfielder and a spin back into space, stuff like that. It's like watching two different players before. Before you could have held up a bar with an AK-47. You know what I mean? now, it's really, just a spicy Shane Long. And guess what, bro? When you've got Salah plus 4, you can have a spicy Shane Long in there all you like because you've got your certified, bona fide talisman, goal scorer, playmaker in Mo Salah. So guess what, guys? In that odd week where Mo Salah is not available, and it can happen. This time it's AFCON. Diogo, Darwin, Cody, Luis. I need 2 of you at least to rise.
Yeah.
On Sunday, you saw who rose. So I think for me, I set Darwin Núñez as a gauntlet now because let's call it spade.